Hello, boys and girls. Do you have your math book with you? If you do, make sure you're on page 749, and I'm going to walk you through today's lesson so you can get all your work done just by watching me. How cool is that? All right, let's do it. You have 1 week left. I will be doing this every day this week so you can get your work done. I love it. All right, so the first page here, the thing is that shapes can be super, super easy, but this math book wants to get you thinking beyond just what shapes are. In this topic, they want you really analyzing them and being able to think about these shapes in different ways, not just, oh, there's a square, oh, there's a circle. So you need to be thinking about the properties of these shapes. So what makes these shapes this shape, right? So this lesson might be a little tricky because of the way that the book is worded. So that's why I want to help you through it, okay? The first page says, Emily wants to figure out what shape is behind the door. The shape has 4 vertices and 4 equal sides. So the shape has 4 vertices. Vertices are the points. So there's 4 of them, 4 points, and 4 equal sides. So what you're going to do is you need to look at the shapes above the door, and see what shape could be behind the door using her clues. So they have 4 points, 4 vertices, 4 corners, and 4 equal sides. So 4 sides that are all the same. Could it be a circle? It cannot be a circle, right? Because a circle has no sides or just one side, right? It's all around, and there are no points on a circle. So it can't be a circle. So cross out a circle. Can it be a triangle? Remember our clues, there are 4 vertices and 4 equal sides. It looks here like a triangle is 3 vertices and 3 equal sides. At least this triangle has 3 equal sides. So it cannot be a triangle behind there. Can it be this square? And I know it kind of looks like a rhombus, but this is just a square kind of turned on its side here. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices, right? And 4 equal sides. I think that might be the one that's behind there. Let's just check this last shape just to make sure. Does this one have 4 vertices? A rectangle does have 4 corners, but are the sides all equal? No, they're not. There are 2 sides that are equal, and then the other 2 sides are equal. So I would say that's a no-no. So what shape is behind there? It's a square. Nice job. Let's go to the next page. So turn your page in your book. So they like to trick you. You don't want to be tricked by them. Let's do the example together. I'm going to move this down just a little bit so I can see on the screen, and you can see on the screen what it says. So listen to the clues and mark an X on the shapes that do not fit the clues. Draw a circle around the shape that the clues describe and tell how the shape that marked with an X are different from the other shapes that you draw a circle around. So let's think about this. This number 1 says, I have 4 sides, but I do not have 4 sides that are the same length. So we know if it's 4 sides, then our circle is out of the question and our triangle is out of the question. A square has 4 sides, but the clue says I have 4 sides that are not the same length. Are squares all 4 the same length? They are, so that cannot be the right one. So our answer is a rectangle, 4 sides, and all the sides are not all the same length. So that fits our clues, correct? Nice job, you're doing great. Let's keep going to number 2. Number 2 says, I do not have 4 sides. So that means all the shapes with 4 sides do not match our clue. So if a shape does have 4 sides, we're going to cross them out because the shape we're thinking about does not have 4 sides. So it can't be this because it's a shape that does not have 4 sides, and that one does. So rectangle does not count. A square. A square does not count because a square has four sides, and the one we're thinking of does not have four sides. So right now it could be a triangle because a triangle does not have four sides and a circle does not have four sides. So it could be those two. The next one says, I do not have any vertices. So I do not have any points, any corners. Does a triangle have corners? Yes, it does. So it cannot be a triangle because the shape we're thinking about does not have any. So our shape is a circle. Nice job. Let's go to the next page. You're doing great. All right. So number 3, listen carefully with me. You're going to do the same. You're going to mark an X on all the shapes that do not fit the clues and draw a circle around the shape that describes the clues. So number 4, I am not round. So let's just think of that first clue right there. I am not round. The shape they're thinking of is not round. So if you see any shapes here that are round, that's not the shape they're thinking. So which shape do you see that is round? The circle. Yeah, that is not the shape they're thinking because the shape they're thinking about is not round. And the next clue they have, I have less than 4 sides. Ooh, so if a shape has 4 sides, is that less than 4? No, so it's wrong. It cannot have 4 sides. So it can't be a rectangle. Can it be a square? No, because the square has 4 sides too. So if the shape is not round and has less than 4 sides, what shape could it be? The triangle, and that fits the clues. It is not round and it has less than 4 sides. You're doing great. Let's do number 4. Number 4 says, I am not a rectangle. I have 0 sides. Ooh, 0 sides. That's your good clue right there. I am not a rectangle and I have 0 sides. So this one has 4 sides. That can't be it. And this one has 3 sides. That can't be it. This one has 0 sides. There are no sides. It's all round. It's a circle. Is a circle not a rectangle? Correct. Is a circle not have any sides? Correct. That is the shape that fits your clues. You're doing great. On the next page, I'm going to let you try it. Let's do number 5 together again. I have 4 vertices. So all of these, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4 vertices. This rectangle has 4 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. That rectangle has 4 vertices. This square, 1, 2, 3, 4 has 4 vertices. And this rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. They all have 4, so that doesn't narrow it down at all. But I am a special kind of rectangle and all my sides are the same length. So which one has all the sides the same? Ding, 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 ding. Nice job. It's the square. So those are not correct because they do not have the same length and sides. So your page should look just like this. We are almost done. Let's move on to the last page. Great job, boys and girls. All right, let's do it. We're almost done. All my sides are not the same length. So these are the same length, so that wouldn't count, right? If they are the same length, they don't count. Square has all the same length, okay? I have 3 vertices. There's your big clue. 3 vertices. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices, so that's not the right one. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices, so that can't be the right one. So which one has 3 vertices with not all 3 sides the same length? This right triangle right here. Nice job. All right, number 7, I'm going to leave it for you, but I'm going to give you the clues. I have 4 sides. So look at the shapes that don't have 4 sides and cross those out. I am the same shape as a classroom door. Think back to our classroom door. What shape is it? What shape am I? So what'd you come out with? If you said rectangle, nice job, you're correct. All right, number 8, right here. Listen to my clues and you're going to write it. I have more than 3 sides and the number of vertices I have is less than 5. So there's more than 3 sides, so it can't be a triangle. And the number of vertices is less than 5. Is 4 less than 5? It is. Listen to this one. All of my sides are the same length. So let me say them again. I have more than 3 sides. I have less than 5 vertices. And all my sides are the same length. What shape do you think it is? I'm going to give you a second, and then I'm going to show you. I have more than 3 sides, less than 5 vertices. So I need to have 4 vertices. And all my sides are the same length. Tried to draw that really, really well. It's a square. Nice job if you got a square. All right, number 9. You're going to draw a shape with 4 sides and 4 vertices. That's not a square or rectangle. Ooh, that's tricky. So draw a shape that has 4 sides and 4 points, but it's not a square or a rectangle. I'm going to let you think about it for a minute. This is not one of the typical shapes we've been looking at. So I want you to think about it for a minute, and then I'm going to draw one and see if you thought the same one. 4 sides, 4 points, 4 vertices, but it's not a square or rectangle. Let's see. Show me what you got. This is what I thought of. I have a couple different options. There's that. I'm trying to draw my lines straight, but it's really hard with this. If you drew a trapezoid, that's one option. You could also draw that line's getting a little squiggly. You could draw a rhombus, except those would be straight lines. I just couldn't really draw them very straight right like that. So a trapezoid or a rhombus, they all have 4 sides, but they're not, or more like a kite if you have 2 sides that are longer at the bottom and 2 sides that are shorter on the top. So there you have it, a trapezoid or a kite. Okay, the next one, number 10, think about this. You're going to draw a circle around the rectangles and then color all the squares. Okay, so a circle around all the rectangles. So they're all rectangles. Whoops. So a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. And then you're going to color in just the squares. And why are the squares different than the rectangles? Yeah, squares are different because they have all the same size sides, all the same length and sides. And rectangles have 2 sides that are one length and 2 sides that are the other length. But a square can be a rectangle because 2 sides are the same and 2 sides are the same. But when you say that a rectangle is a square, and we say a square is all 4 equal sides, then that can't be true, right? It's weird how that can happen. A square can be considered a rectangle because their opposite sides are equal, but a rectangle is not a square because not all 4 sides are equal. So that's a little tricky. I hope you did well today. I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. Bye.